So me and the guys in the channel have been testing out a new cellular trail camera the last 5 months. It's the Y2 by Yellowstone.ai. And in this video, I want to give you guys our thoughts on the camera so far. So some of our first impressions of this camera are that it is a solid camera. It takes great photos, great video, and it was very simple to set up. It took me probably about a minute, and that's including adding in all of my purchase information and everything. The model that we got came with a solar panel, and it also had an SD card and 2 battery packs with it. These were lithium rechargeable batteries, so there's something that can be reused over and over and over again. Now, I've only run this camera on batteries once, and that was just for a day. The rest of the time I've been using it on solar panels, so I don't have a whole lot of great intel for you guys on how well the battery life is. But so far, and all the guys that are using it on the team, when we have gone to check the camera, the battery has been at full percentage every single time because of that solar panel. The image quality that I'm getting has been really fantastic. One of the things I especially appreciate about this camera is the colors that I get out of this. I've had a lot of trail cameras over the years, and the colors can look really janky. These colors look very natural, very nice, not too saturated, but it's got a good pop to it. It really does well in that gray light time. A lot of cameras really struggle. They go really, really dark until the IR kicks in and then it finally shows. And so those in-between pictures can be really hard to get a good quality. This one here seems to do a very nice job of getting a good, bright, early IR sensor, but not too bright where it washes out the image. In terms of nighttime IR, I've also really liked the look of how crisp it is. There's no grain to it. It's a very nice image. And especially in video mode, you can really see that this is a high quality camera and a high quality lens that is in this. It has been able to have a good range. So if there's a deer that's 20 yards out, you're still gonna be able to see it. So far, the trigger sensitivity on this has done really well. And the framing is generally pretty good as the animal moves in front of the camera. Now, one of my biggest frustrations with a lot of trail cameras out there is that they do a lot of false triggers. Some of them burn through my data like crazy. This camera so far has performed magnificently when it comes to false triggers. The only time that I've ever really had any false triggers was when I had it on a small tree that was overlooking a beaver marsh. The tree would get blown back and forth like this. And it just wasn't a very stable setup, and so I did get some false triggers there, but that was probably more due to my setup than it had anything to do with the camera itself. Now, another thing that a lot of people are interested in is how good is the cellular performance of this. This is something that's been a shining light so far for me, is that I put it over that beaver dam, which was in an area that was very remote. My phone did not have any reception in this spot, and I was able to get this trail camera to send videos from that low spot with no service around. Generally, the speed of the upload to send to my phone is pretty quick. Most of the time, if I'm in a good area of cell service, it will send probably within a minute or two of the video actually happening. That's pretty solid. In that area where the beaver marsh was, it would send it, not instantly most of the time, but it would send it, probably within a few minutes. Overall, it has performed very well, even in bad service areas. Now, this camera can connect to both AT&T or Verizon, so depending on what is best in your area, it will automatically adapt right to that. This camera also came with an SD card, and it has worked with no problems so far for all of us. Now, in terms of durability, I've had this thing out for a few months, and I've had a few bears get after it, so far it has done pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it breaking or getting busted or nothing. I have not had any glitches so far with my app. It has worked perfectly. There's a few things that I really like about the app. First of all, you can do updates. So if I want to change to video mode, I can do that, and then you will be in the new mode. Whenever I get a picture or video, I'll get a little notification that pops up on my phone, so I instantly know that there's something there. The only thing that I wish there would be a little bit different within the app is that there would be a little icon that would notify you of which images are new. So when you go through and you scroll, you'd be able to see, okay, the first 3 images, those are the ones that are new. I don't have that option with this, so I have to just kind of scroll through and kind of figure out where it's at. Now, if you want to look at the pictures, there's 2 options that you can do. You can push the button on the upper right, which will make it just one individual image at a time, or you can push that button so that there's 2 images in each row. Now, if there's a specific camera that you're looking for, you can set that as a parameter in there and you can scroll right through and just look at only those images. You can also save these images into certain files. If there's a favorites or if you have a buck category, you can add those into there and save all those pictures in one area. If you've got it in video mode, it's going to send a 3-second video clip with slightly less resolution. So if there's a video that looks like it has some good potential, I'll request an HD on it. It'll send a 10-second video clip of that and it will show you much better resolution of it. And it also comes with audio, so this is a really neat feature to be able to have. You can especially hear it in a video clip where I had a timber wolf come right past the camera. Now, I've been running on the Pro plan, which is 360 megabytes of data, and so each image or picture goes towards a data count, and so far I have not come anywhere near hitting that 360. I think I've been up into the hundreds somewhere, probably anywhere from 5 to 10 videos every single day, and that's where I'm sitting at, up into the hundreds by the end of the month. And I'm using strictly video at this point and using some of the HD requests. Also, as I've been working with this trail camera company, Ben from Yellowstone has been super quick to respond to me. He's been fantastic to work with. I definitely think that you're going to get some very good product support with this cell camera. So what are my final thoughts on this camera? If you're looking for a high quality camera at a reasonably affordable price, just get the camera itself, it's about 125 bucks. If you get it with the solar panel and the battery pack bundle, it's going to be about 250 bucks. For that price range, you are getting an exceptionally high quality trail camera. I'm not throwing smoke at any of this. This is by far the best trail camera I have ever owned and ever used. Be sure to spread the word about this camera. I think that all of you guys will really love it when you get your hands on it. Thanks for watching, guys.